I don't want to win it. I don't want to win it.
I'm going to take us.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
I'm going to take
you know what I mean?
And KG, it's so fantastic, this victory.
Yes.
Yeah? The manager of their club. Now let's talk about that.
Let's get to it. Let's get to
Big Ange.
Yep, let's talk about it.
The great.
Let's talk about it.
Won you your first trophy.
Let's talk about it.
What's happening with that?
Yeah, he won us our first trophy, yeah? He did. You know, then we're there. We needed a trophy, build the man a statue. But when you look at his Tottenham record, bruv, the man hasn't even got 50% win ratio since he's been at the club. It's like 44%, bro.
That's mad.
No, it's crazy. Do you know, then we're there, yeah? So, yeah.
Surely you can't be getting rid of him,
Stop talking. So clearly, yeah, you know,
you
them
want to
way
build
there.
a
Stop
statue.
talking. See what I mean? The man's just trying to talk. You know, them way there. You can build a statue for him. It doesn't mean he has to stay. The man has got. This is his worst record even since he's been in management, bruv. You get me? When he was at Brisbane Fire and Melbourne. I don't know, motorbikes and all of that, blood. You get me? It was a lot better than this, bro. So if he gets sacked, yeah, then what can we do about it? We get a new manager in, blood. And it's most likely he is going to get sacked.
Don Robbie, why are you making that face?
So, man's saying he just wants Ange to stay so we can have a repeat of last season. When Ten Hag won you lot your trophy, yeah, you lot never sacked him. Look at the season that you had. You bring in Amorim and he can't do, you get me? I don't need that, bro. So if he gets sacked, he gets sacked. But regardless, he still won a trophy,
a legend.
blood. And regardless, you get me? He still won a better trophy than Mikel Arteta, bruv. You know, that way there.
The legend.
Regardless.
legend.
Regardless.
Legend.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, but go on.
He can't comprehend this.
You're making
because his manager can be eighth and just not win anything. One FA Cup with a club
right? The manager,
that wasn't his, yeah?
At least the manager's challenging for a league, right? That's why he ain't been sacked.
Challenging.
But you've guys...
Challenging.
Now, let me just say...
How many points did you finish off?
We finished second, right?
No, I asked how many points.
Second. 10 points off. How many points? How many points off?
Is that challenging? Hold on, is that challenging?
That's like me.
Is that challenging?
Bro, that's
it's
like
10
me.
How many games? How many games is 10 points?
Right.
Yeah.
Over the last few seasons, right, we have challenged for the league. Yeah.
No, the last.
Let me just finish. Right. But what happened with you guys now? If you've realised the manager is crap, right? The reality's hit. The euphoria of the bus parade and all that's gone.
Yes.
And now all of a sudden you sat down and you thought, hey, but hold on. The 22 games we lost in the league, the only team to ever have lost that amount of games and not be relegated, we got lucky. Mm-hmm. This guy's actually crap.
Aren't they?
We're crap. We got lucky. We saved our season. All those things that Arsenal fans were saying to us, it's actually true.
Nope.
Right?
Wait, can I ask a question?
Hold on. We saved our season, right? And if we don't get rid of this guy, we're going to have the same thing next year. And we ain't going to be able to fall back on a little substandard trophy because we're actually in the Champions League.
Let's not do that.
We're actually in the Champions League. I'm saying substandard when you brought that to
Let's not do that.
So, wow.
Can I talk?
The reality of it is, we better get rid of this guy or we're doomed. And you know that's true.
It's my turn. Now it's my turn.
No, but I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Can I say something?
Keep him winning another trophy then.
I'm going to say something.
Keep him talking about the Europa League, yeah, like that, yeah. It's like him walking up to Ashton Hall and saying you need to go to the gym.
Bro,
it's mad. It don't make sense.
Because you're not,
what are you talking about?
Qualified. Can I say something?
You know what?
Is it my turn?
I'm going to switch you in 1 second.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Nah,
I'm supposed to best of enemies. It's my turn, bro. You've been dominating the show.
One last thing.
No, I need to say something.
Come on.
You have to wait. Can I respond?
No.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much. I watch, you know me, as the resident hater of Asna, all things Asna, yeah? I've been watching. He's got a new show with Turkish. Turkish rated their season a 2.
Yeah?
Yeah? And he obviously rates Spurs season much higher than Arsenal season. That's coming from Turkey.
He didn't rate Spurs' thing on that show.
Listen,
what are we talking about?
Why he's calling it higher? Because end of the day, you ask about the criteria of what you want to do this season. Big man, what was your solo criteria this season?
Mine personally or the club's?
Yours.
Mine, bro, I wanted a trophy or a European qualification. Or, not both.
Yes.
I said or.
Now, can I ask you a quick question?
Go on.
Did you get that?
Brother, mate, I couldn't have dreamt what I got.
Yes.
You know them way there, fam. Listen, 22 losses, bruv.
Yes.
Injuries, inverted fullbacks aside.
Yes.
Not only did I get a trophy,
yes,
brother, I got Champions League qualification.
And your club is being proactive and making a decision and taking out the guy that lost and bringing a new guy into Champions League football.
What do you call that,
The 100 million.
Big man mentality.
No, you know what you
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna. No, you're done. So you've secured Champions League.
Yep.
You won the 100 million game.
Yep.
Yeah. And you're getting rid of the guy that messed it up, but still won your trophy.
Yep. And I got £1,000 to collect.
And you got £1,000 to collect. So you've had it. It's been all right. It's
been great.
Now I'm gonna ask you, Mr. Man. Yeah. If Man City are not the champions, then it has to be Arsenal.
It has to be.
It has to be because they're
Who said that? Did I say that?
That feels like
We're the only team in the Premier League.
the second best team in the Premier League.
Constantly challenge.
Facts.
Yeah. All the stuff that you say.
Yep.
Now, Mr. Don Robbie, what was your criteria at the start of the season
To win the league.
to win the league? Did you do that?
No.
Very good.
I said, regardless of if he wins the cup, he's gone. You know them way there. But my only thing is, it's looking like it's going to be Thomas Frank, innit? They were looking at Thomas Frank, Marco
You had him on your list.
Silva.
You said the third. It was the three.
Yeah. He was the third.
Thomas
But you know
Frank
what?
and who?
It was Thomas Frank Silva from Fulham.
Glasner.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't even think Glasner's in the conversation.
No, but what you wanted at the time.
What I wanted was Glasner and obviously the one from Bournemouth, man. But it's looking like Thomas Frank, innit? And the thing is with Thomas Frank, like, man in deep, Thomas Frank literally brought Brentford up, bruv, from wherever they were, you know what I mean, the champion. I'm not even sure if they was in League One, but I know they was in the Championship. Brought them up from there, you get me, lost Ollie Watkins, bruv. You get me, fam. These man have no money, blood. You get me? They spend no money, blood. You get me, fam? I call my ex-gal Brentford, blood. You know them way there. They spend no money. That's pretty much what it is. And the guys consistently, got players like Mbumo, Wissa, Tony scoring goals. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I find in football, You see, like at Enzo Maresca, how we got given the Chelsea job, If Thomas Frank was to go to Chelsea, they'd laugh and they'd mock it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I swear, when you got a spicy name, blood, in football, they'll be like, oh, But Thomas Frank, Eddie Howe, these man need to put respect on their name. I think they're two of the best managers, And obviously, he's Danish and Eddie Howe's English, but I think they're actually two of the best managers in the league.
Ain't he German?
No, he's Danish, I just told you.
Thomas Frank?
He's done his research, bro. I don't know, to be honest.
I thought he was German.
Yeah, but you thought, what was it? Was it Seaman was in goal for the Invincibles, blood? So you said it on Big Sky Sports and that. So and even I knew it was Lehman. So let's move on from that. Don't matter what you think.
So you want Thomas Frank?
I'm not saying I want Thomas Frank, but I'll take him 100% innit.
Who do you want then? Who's like your ideal?
I would take Glasner. I wanted Glasner innit. That's who I want. Let's move on from that. Don't matter what you think.
So you want Thomas Frank?
I'm not saying I want Thomas Frank, but I'll take him 100% innit.
Who do you want then? Who's like your ideal?
I would take Glasner. I wanted Glasner innit. That's who I wanted. Simply because he's got European pedigree with Frankfurt and he's won an FA Cup with Crystal Palace and the football that they play is amazing, man.
Solid, man.
Do you get me? So if I was to choose someone, it would be Glasner innit, And I know there's other people talking about Xavi and Zaghi and that, but bro, I'm not unrealistic. We're taking
Zaghi's gone.
Who do you
want
when your manager doesn't win a trophy again next season? Who do you want?
Who do you want if Amarin, when he loses the first 10 games?